Welcome again back to the channel again. I'm David from Practical Driving Help, and we've got Daniel here to do. Daniel's actually on his 9th hour after today's lesson and never driven in the UK. Very good, got a lot of experience. However, like most students that are coming into the country, they've experience and their control of the vehicle is very good. However, where we do fail is the observational side of things and the culture of things as well. So reading the road signs and markings, traffic lights, etc., and our rules and regulations at junctions are usually one of the big things that I find myself getting involved in when people are coming in from different countries. So what we're going to do today is we're going to drive on, we're going to watch what Daniel's doing, and like I say, this is probably has had 7.5 hours up to now. This is his 90-minute lesson, so after today will be 9, but we'll have a look and see how his mirrors are and how his planning is ahead. I might even ask a question like saying, what was that sign we just passed there? Do you tell me the name of that sign that we just passed there? And I'll try to ask anything that appertains to us as drivers, not just, you know, what's that person wearing or how many people were standing at the bus stop, because they're things that I notice, and when you get experience you'll probably notice yourself. So come on, any questions, Daniel?
No.
So we're just going to drive ahead, follow the road ahead, don't turn right or left unless I ask you to do so. I'll give you plenty of time. However, always assume you're going ahead. If I want you to go ahead, I won't give you any information. So and that even includes at roundabouts. Gives you good experience.
Sure.
So whenever you're ready, I'll get you to move off on your own, and Daniel already knows the routines for moving off, stopping, and the approaching junctions as well, so therefore I don't need to help on that. So let's have a look and see how Daniel gets on. So to save any distraction, I'll be talking in the background, helping you with the route and any other information we might miss in the car, because it's a bit distracting for the students. I'll just be a very strict examiner, Daniel. Okay. Now when we get round the corner, observe Daniel's eyes, and he looks in the left mirror and the right mirror. There's no interior mirror check to look directly behind. At the end of the road, turn right, please. And at the end of the road, turn right. Okay, as we get round the corner, we've got a potential meeting situation when there's a vehicle coming through. I think Daniel gets a bit close. We should have checked our mirrors now and held back now, because the vehicle that's coming does not appear to be moving in for us, so therefore we need to hold well back, and we don't want to close up the exit for the vehicle that's already there. And turn right. Now look at Daniel's eyes now. I've instructed him to turn right third exit, and there's no way there's any mirror check here at all. In fact, there's not any signal on yet, and you'll notice Daniel seems to be looking and realises signal isn't on and flicks it on at the last minute, which is a signal timing fault, of course. We should be signalling in advance, indicating our direction before we arrive. There are a few roadwork signs and we really have to pay attention. This one on the left hand side is telling us to reduce speed now, and the next one, as you can see, I'll highlight that, and I'm going to ask Daniel the question if he saw it and if he could tell me what it says. That red sign there on the left, did you see what it said?
It said there is road work again.
Okay. This said caution site entrance ahead. So I'm going to try this again. There's a roadworks end sign triangle on the right hand side. I'll zoom into that and let you see it, and I'm going to check to see if Daniel notices it, because it's very important that you realise when the roadworks have come to an end. So the little triangle on the right, what did that say?
Sorry,
The little triangle on the right, same as that one actually,
Yeah.
but it was back there.
Yeah, the road
What did it
works.
say underneath?
Road works.
Well, you're having a good guess, I think. It said end.
Oh, okay. End of.
So it was telling you it was the end of the roadworks.
Okay.
So therefore you're back to normal driving again. So it's very important. However, you've came up against another one telling you there's new roadworks ahead. This is indicating that Daniel's not really 100% in touch with what's actually happening on the road. Follow the road markings, I should say, follow the road to Edinburgh. Okay? But what I was going to say, because it's late here, right, follow the road markings here to the right hand side. So you're going to keep right to go ahead, in other words. So it was good mirrors, good signal that time. Just keep following the road for Edinburgh, A71. Okay, so ideally here you should be checking the interior and right mirror for a right turn and signalling up for right. As you can see, Daniel didn't make any mirror checks whatsoever, but he does signal right, correct? Albeit maybe just a little bit late. So what mirrors did you check there before the signal?
Yeah, the middle one. I forgot to check the right one. The center mirror I checked, but I forgot the right one before signaling.
We'll have a look, eh? Everybody's seen you. Because of Daniel's bad position, I quickly checked my mirror to see if it was safe on the left. I allowed Daniel to make the mistake. I had a feeling he was going to come off in the wrong route, so he's turned left here, but I highlighted his mistake. You're just taking a left turn, Daniel, for West Calder, yeah? And you took a left turn on the right hand lane that's not allowed to go in this direction. I checked my mirrors when you were doing that. I had a feeling you were going to do that because you looked in your left mirror, and I did as well, and I thought you're going to turn left here, aren't you? You should have turned right, third exit for Edinburgh, yeah? And you were in the right lane, and the strange thing is you signalled right. Initially approaching, it was late, but you signalled right. But then as soon as you got onto the roundabout, you checked your left mirror, signal left, and came off at the first exit.
Yeah, I confused the A71.
But this is all the A71.
Yeah.
Turning right's the A71, turning left's the A71. Because it's all the one road, you see. So, do you know the speed here?
Yeah, it's
50. And you're doing 37. So let's step on it a bit. Let's get some speed up. The road's clear ahead, so we can keep going. Daniel explained there he saw a sign saying A71, but it was for the West Calder route, unfortunately. Then we'll take the next road on the left. Now, we are now on a national speed limit
Okay.
restriction, okay? The national speed limit sign is actually fallen over. So we just passed that triangle. Do you know what that triangle means?
Yeah, it's the curved road again, and there is a lane which is merging inside.
There is a what?
There is
It's quite simply just a double bend,
double bend. Sorry.
first to the left and then to the right. See, you need to see that and spot it right away. There's no point in looking at the sign and then maybe not seeing the sign and not knowing what it's meaning, and you're driving through the hazard. Get to know your signs. This sign here is probably the one you were thinking about.
Yes.
Yeah? Where this one's telling you there's a side road on the right. Yeah. Side road on the right. It's warning you that some people could be coming out there. So this is what I'm talking about, planning and,
Anticipate.
well, you've got to read the signs. It's telling you there's a side road on the right and there's a double bend again,
Double
isn't
bend.
it? First to the left this time.
Yes.
So you check your mirror and you control your speed into the situation. And then there's a 20 zone ahead, so you check your mirror and bring your speed down so that you don't go past the sign faster than the restriction. We get around the corner, we're going to analyse what Daniel does to stop on the left safely. Now, watch his hands on the steering wheel. He takes his left hand away, and of course it could be associated with the fact that he actually hit the curb and he didn't pay attention So just exactly find where the he was safe place stopping, on the because he left, stopped Daniel. right Pull on up on the left, please. a bus stop. You'll see the sign. Okay, thank you. Two things there. Obviously you hit the curb there, so you just scratched the wheel for sure, and you stopped at a bus stop. Okay, so to me a safer place would have been further back or further ahead, nearer that car. Yeah, although there's no bus stop lines here,
Okay.
then you can be forgiven. However, it's again observational.
Yeah.
It's all about seeing what we're doing and where we are. Okay, so when you're ready, I'll get you to move off from here. Again, follow our road ahead and follow my directions, please. Take the next road on the left. the roundabout, follow the road ahead. Second. Now you'll notice another fault occurs here. Probably miscommunication again. Again, Daniel's going ahead and should have kept well left here. He's not signalling at the moment, but he's popped a signal on to the right and used the right hand lane. We should have been on the left, of course. Second exit we're going, so I had to push Daniel to the right. So you've signalled right again, Daniel. Go round to the right. Just take the third exit because you signalled for it. So I'm already kind of on the brake because of the pedestrians and the cars that are parked here. I would slow Daniel down a little bit and just telling them to hold back here, because of course we don't again want to block the exit of these vehicles in this meeting situation. Check to the right, and there's nothing passing you there. Cyclists, these can get through tight corners, tight areas. Take the next road on the left, please. Take the next road on the left. At the end of the road, turn left. Signal left, Daniel. Daniel stops. He can see a car coming out the side road on the left there, but that car's giving way to us, or at least it was, but now it's moved off because we've stopped. But Daniel's unaware of the road system here. We've got a T-junction there saying a dead end ahead, and Daniel's actually came in to the dead end, and I just stopped him on the left here and explained everything to him then. It seems that Daniel was unaware of that complete road system there. Touch the curb again there, right? Handbrake, neutral, and relax. Keep the engine just running just now. Now then, so you've got a little bit taste what it's like to be stressed out. And in other words, you're totally blind in some cases, and that you're not following. I mean, a good example was you didn't see any of the road signs back there, but sign on the lamppost telling you dead end.
Oh, okay.
You see the road goes round to the right there.
Right side, yeah.
You turn left basically, but you just kept your steering wheel straight thinking you're going straight. That's not how we drive. We don't drive straight as the crow flies.
Okay.
We follow the road, the route that we're on. So our route can be bendy, it can be going all, the white lines will tell you to follow me, keep inside me, and if they go round and there's roads all over there, you follow it.
Yeah.
Now let's take it back to the beginning. So it just goes to show you. So you would say to yourself, had you been on a driving test today, I even stopped bothering writing anything down because there was so much going on there, and confusion within yourself, which I can understand. And it's not easy, guys, to do this, you know. When you're getting a wee assessment like this, you get a wee taste of what it's going to be like on your driving test. Yeah. So I mean, I like putting people under a little bit of pressure because it lets them see it. Yeah. And you're surprised at yourself. Yeah.
Yeah. I committed a lot of mistakes, especially from A71. I should have kept right.
You took a right lane at a roundabout.
I was right, but I immediately saw A71. I was like, okay, I should go there. So I was in the right line, but blindly came to the left side.
Yeah. So this is the thing. It's very important. So and there's a lot of mirror faults as well, as you'll see it. I'll point it out on the video as you'll see it, that you're not checking your mirrors when I'm asking you to do something. Yeah. So it's very important that you check your mirrors immediately when you're asked to do something.
Sure.
At least that's a mirror. You can always do it again.
Yeah.
And if you do forget, then you've already done it.
Yeah.
So as soon as you've been given the instruction to turn right or turn left, check your mirrors immediately. Then time your signal. Deal with your approach then. Now you'll notice that, and people will notice themselves watching the video, that there wasn't any faults on your control of the car, really. you know, your gears and steering and clutch control and, you know, your speed and everything like that. So controlling the car is fine. So just because people say to me, I know driving, what they're telling me, they've probably got some good control of the vehicle. But driving's not about control.
Yeah, it's about
Yes, there is a part of the test where you might get faults on clutch and gears, but they're not really expecting faults like that, because if you're going for a driving test, you should be able to.
Yes, exactly.
You know, if I was going to test for a computer, I should be able to start it up.
Yep. Yep.
I should be able to know how to shut it down before I go in any type of assessment.
Yep.
So driving in the UK and the driving test itself, it isn't really all about the control of the vehicle. It's all about your observations and paying attention to what's ahead.
Yep.
Yeah.
I agree.
So I've probably highlighted, rather than talking you through and doing a big feedback, I've probably already highlighted everything in the video for you to have a look at.
Yeah.
And we've came back to the test centre area anyway, and that's taken about, according to the, probably 10-15 minutes
15,
or something.
yeah,
15 minutes.
15 minutes.
So that's a nice wee video, guys, just to let you see how Daniel, who's got some experience in driving, you know, how things can happen. And when you get under a little bit of pressure, everything can just go upside down. Thanks for watching. Remember to subscribe and you'll see more videos like this. Thanks.